The ones I've noticed that say yes are the Islamic Center and people with minority-based populations. It seemed like there was a mostly black church. They said yes. One lady was Hispanic, you could tell. She said yes. She was going to pay for it herself. But the rest of them, mostly white Christians, told her to check food banks or call other churches.
Today's video, while yes, it's a bit long, but it is a very important one. And I want you guys to please share this video because more people need to see this.
I am calling your church to test to see if they are willing to help feed a hungry baby.
Here's a quick gist of what's going on TikTok right now. So this creator by the name Nikalie is presently going viral for proving what I want to believe the majority of us already knew this, that a lot of the churches that we have out here really don't give a damn about people.
Okay, so for those of you that actually go to church and donate your hard-earned money, do you actually know what your money goes to when you donate to your church? Because I know some of you, can't really afford much and you give what you can, and that takes money out of your own mouths. Maybe, you might give, your last few dollars to church. And I'm curious if that church actually helps your community or not, or if they just pocket your money. So I'm actually going to be testing and seeing if local churches in my area first are willing to help somebody that's in need when they call up and ask for help, or kind of like what the response is in general that they give me. I honestly don't know if they're going to be willing to help somebody in need or if they're going to be like, no, sorry, we can't help you. And I honestly, like, my take on it, my personal beliefs, because I don't go to church, is that they're not going to want to help anybody that doesn't specifically want to go to their church or interested in going to their church or doesn't already attend their church. That's my view. That is my personal view. I want to be proven wrong. Okay, I want y'all to know that. I want to be proven wrong. But I am going to test it. And I'm going to call them, and I'm going to call them on the phone with you so you can see what is said and how they respond and if they're willing to help somebody in need. I will be lying and making up stories and scenarios to see if they're willing to help. If you're investing your hard-earned money to give to your church, that church should be giving back to you and your family when you're in need, and it should be giving back to your community with that money, okay? I live in a Bible Belt. I live in Somerset, Kentucky. It's a very, very small town. We probably have 100 churches here. I never see churches come out to help anybody, okay? Never. And I'm about to see that if I call them up personally, if they're willing to help somebody that calls and is in need. Stay tuned.
So far, she has made 38 videos in a series she calls Testing Your Church on her TikTok page, where she calls into these churches pretending to be a desperate mother in need of food for her baby, formula for her baby. And the majority of them churches, they are not helping the baby, guys. Their actions are literally saying, F that baby.
So I'm calling Abundant Church West in El Paso, Texas. So we are going to call to see if they would help feed a starving baby. A can of baby formula. I have a 2-month-old and I ran out last night, so she's gone all night and all day without anything to eat.
Unfortunately, the food pantry is only available on Sundays, and I don't know if we have any baby formula at the moment.
Okay. Is it something that you all could get and I could just pick it up or something?
Well, there's nobody at the food pantry.
Okay. You don't have a pastor that could get it?
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding your question. We don't have food products for babies. We only have for older people, like canned foods and noodles and stuff like that available.
Okay. I'm just curious though. Are you all a pro-life church?
You mean, if you like, I can go ahead and take your information, and you're more than welcome to ask a pastor those information.
Actually, no. I actually don't even have a baby. This is actually just a social experiment to see which churches would actually help feed a hungry baby that hasn't ate all night. She hung up. That's the first time ever. Oh my God. That was crazy. I've never had anybody hang up on me wild. And I am calling Broadmoor Baptist Church in Madison, Mississippi, just to see if they would help. Their About Me says a united family of faith joining Jesus on his mission for the glory of God and the good of our communities. Let's see if they mean that.
Broadmoor, this is Melody. How may I help you?
Hey, yes. I was calling to see if y'all could help. I have a 2-month-old baby, and we ran out of formula last night, so she's been going all night and all day without formula. I was wanting to see if it's something that y'all could help with.
So we don't have anything like that here, but we do partner with Madcap, and we actually have just given a lot of, like a food drive and other type of needs to them. So they actually would be a great place to contact for that. Can I give you their phone number?
I've already contacted them. They said they didn't have any formula.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't either. Have you contacted...
I've been calling everywhere. Every place is telling me just to reach out to local churches for help.
Okay, have you tried Crestwood New Life Church?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's our on our list, so...
Okay, all right, well, thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, you too. I'm just speechless to hear that a baby has not ate since last night. My time. I live in Kentucky. It is 1 p.m. I don't know what time it is in Mississippi, but that is wild. Like, she didn't even care. And again, she doesn't ask my name. She doesn't ask my number. She doesn't say she's going to go get resources and, like, call me back, or she's going to talk to anybody and call me back. Like, just freaking crazy. These are churches. Like, I would get it if it was just like a food pantry or something, or a resource. But for them to just blow off somebody needing to feed their baby.
And in some of these videos, she even has playing in the background the sound of a baby crying, and it still did not make a difference to some of these people.
So I'm calling your church to test to see if they would help feed a starving baby. And right now, per request, I'm calling Living Faith Christian Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let's call them and see if they would help feed a starving baby.
Living Faith Christian Center.
Hi, yes. I was wanting to see if y'all could help with baby formula at all. I have a 2-month-old and she ran out last night, so I just need like a small can because she's gone all day and all night.
I don't understand. You have need for what now?
I was wanting to see if you all could help with a small can of formula for a baby.
Small can of formula for a baby. Hold on, let me see. Sister Julia's available. Hold on a minute, okay?
Okay.
This is Julia. How can I help you?
Hi, I was wanting to see if y'all could help with a small can of baby formula. I have a 2-month-old and she's been out since last night, so she's gone all night and all day without anything to eat.
We don't have any formula around, darling. I'm sorry. None. No diapers, anything for babies. We don't have anything.
Could that be something you all could get and I could just pick it up?
No, we can't right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Nope.
This was actually the first video that appeared on my FYP yesterday here. That's when I got to know of this experiment that she's doing, even though she's been on this for a few days now. You saw the way they turned her down? That's how the majority of the churches that she has been calling into has been turning her down.
Like, it's not even that they don't have it, it's the fact that they won't even like try to get it, or like they give you one resource and then think that that's doing something. That's the frustrating part, because again, I'm not even a church or go to a church, but if somebody called me, I'd be like, give me your information. I'm going to figure it out and do my best. Like, I would try. She didn't even ask me my name. Didn't say she would talk around and see what she could get. Nothing. It's disappointing. And these are the same people that push people to have babies They won't even help you feed your baby. Keep this in mind. If they ever want to guilt trip you into having a baby, are you going to be there to help me when I'm struggling to feed this baby? That's the question that they need to be answering. Sorry, did not mean to cuss.
And just when you think it could not get any worse, there was a church that said that they only help people who attend their church.
Right now, I'm calling the First Christian Church of Somerset, Kentucky to see if they are willing to help somebody in need.
First Christian Church, this is Jessica.
Hi, yes. I'm trying to find somebody that could help me. I have a 2-month-old baby and I ran out of formula, and I was wanting to see if y'all could help with donations of any kind of like formula at all.
I'm so sorry. We don't have any donations set up for it.
So you all wouldn't be able to help at all?
I mean, do you know a member of the church?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to find somebody that could help. I just don't want my baby to go without, and I don't have anybody else to ask.
I completely understand. I'm a mom myself. I understand. Have you contacted Perm yet?
Yes, nobody has anything.
Okay. I mean, without knowing a member of the church, and this is just policy that the board members have set here, without knowing a member of the church, there's nothing that we can do either.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
They will not help anybody that does not go there or know somebody that goes there to feed their baby. Sad. Right now, I'm about to call Trinity Baptist Church in Gaffney, South Carolina. It says, Christ Exalting Independent Baptist Church devoted to meeting the needs of the people of Gaffney and surrounding areas. I actually used to live in Gaffney, and I'm really interested to see what they say.
Hello, Trinity Baptist Church.
Hi, yes. I was calling to see if y'all could help with baby formula at all. I have a 2-month-old daughter, and we ran out last night, so she's been going all night and all day without formula, and I've been calling around and getting no luck.
Yeah. Are you in Gaffney?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. We are a small church, and as a result, we have limited funds, and so we tend to help those that are part of the church or come to the church. We're going to be there Wednesday at 1 o'clock if you'd like to stop by, and I think at that point we might be able to help some.
Okay, but you wouldn't be able to
That's
help
the best I can do.
today?
The treasurer isn't in town, and I'm not in town, so.
Okay, so because I don't go there today, I wouldn't be able to get help?
That's correct. There's nobody there. As I say, we're a small church.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
The audacity. Oh my God. If you don't attend my church, your baby don't get to eat. I'm like shook. Like, what just happened? Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm like laughing because it's like shock. This is disheartening. Because I could really be a mom needing to feed her baby right now, and my baby would be starving until Wednesday because I don't attend this church. What in the world is going on? Like, these are the people that scream that they live the life of Jesus. Can't.
A fact that I do want to point out in this video is one that a lot of people have been pointing out in comment sections, and in some videos even we see some people talking about how interesting it is that when she first started doing this, there were not a lot of white churches that were in the handful of churches that wanted to help. So there were more of Black and or African American churches.
And right now I'm about to call First Baptist Church of Jeffersontown in Louisville, Kentucky. And their About Me just says that they're a historic Black Baptist church that has been serving the community since 1829. So let's see if they're willing to help feed a starving baby, though.
Nikalie, what's your last name?
Monroe.
Well, let me see what I can do and give you a call back. Where do you live, or where in Jeffersontown? Do you reside in Jeffersontown?
Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes from you.
You're where?
I'm like 10 minutes away.
Okay, and what formula does your baby use?
Okay, so I'm actually doing a social experiment. I don't need formula, but this was just a test to see if you would be willing to help, and I've been calling other churches who don't help, and so just the fact that you're willing to help says a lot. No, you're welcome. I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing, because a lot of people are not willing to help. So it says a lot about you and your church. And I will be putting this up on social media. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've been making TikTok videos, and so I will definitely be putting your stuff out there. And I hope that you are able to get some donations out of this video, because you truly are trying to help the people in your community.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that, and it's just let God get the glory from all of it.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. But just your heart speaks volumes, honestly. So just thank you.
Yeah, you take care.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Even a mosque wanted to help, because she called into a mosque and they wanted to help her and her baby, hypothetical baby, but a baby nonetheless, because these people don't know there is no baby. They don't know that this is a social experiment.
Hi, yes. I was trying to call. I have a 2-month-old baby, and I ran out of formula last night, and I was wanting to see if there's any way you all could help with a can of baby formula.
We can, ma'am. Where do you live? Do you live in Charlotte?
Yes, I'm like 10 minutes from you all.
Okay. And what kind of formula are you using?
It's the Good Start.
Good Start. Yeah, that's fine, ma'am. If you come over here, we'll help you.
Okay. Hold on just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm actually doing a social experiment. So I don't have a baby and I don't have a need, but I am doing a social experiment just to see which churches would actually help a starving baby. And unfortunately, there's so many that say no, and you immediately was like, yes, of course. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for your heart. And also to see if it was okay if I posted this on TikTok and maybe put your information on there for your church where people can send donations. Maybe if they...
Yeah, no problem, ma'am. We do what we can. We appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks. You too. Bye. Oh, he instantly... He didn't... Like the only question that he asked was... Where are you located at, and what kind do you want? No other questions. These other places are, they need to pay attention. These other churches need to take notes.
There was also a Latino one that wanted to help as well.
I'm calling Our Lady of the Hills Catholic Church, and they're located in Columbia, South Carolina. Their About Me says, Our Lady of the Hills Roman Catholic Church is inspired by the Holy Spirit and formed by the gospel under the patronage of Mary, the Mother of Jesus, and our mission is to preach and teach. Hi, yes. I'm calling to see if y'all could help at all with a can of baby formula. I have a 2-month-old, and I ran out last night, so she's gone all night and all day without anything.
I can't understand what you're saying. Rent, electricity, food, help with what?
With a can of baby formula.
We don't have, there's a place that it's called, hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, we do have a food pantry through San Vincent de Paul, but I don't know if they have baby food.
Okay, what is it called?
I'm going to try them back tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Okay, is there any way y'all could help today? Is there any way y'all could get a can of formula today? Because she's been out since yesterday, and I can't let her just go without another day.
Do you drive?
Yes, I can drive.
How far are you from us?
Like 10 minutes.
I'm sorry?
I'm like 10 minutes away.
10 minutes?
Yes.
I don't have nobody, but I can ask if somebody can give you. We don't give money out, but
No, yeah, I just need a can of formula. I don't need the money.
okay. Let me ask. You want to come here?
I mean, before, I mean, I have her, so like,
We close in like in half hour.
could you just find out if they could help
1:20
first before I,
Meridian
yeah, could you make sure that they could help before I come out
Just
there?
come. Just come. If they don't have baby food, I'll give you $10 from my pocket, and you'll buy some can.
Okay, that's so sweet.
And people were bringing this up, the demographics of the people that, or of the people of the churches that were choosing to help her, because they thought it was very telling. And I thought I should incorporate it into this video as well, right? Since I'm the one giving you guys the gist of the situation as it's going down.
2 predominantly Black or African American Baptist church and 1 mosque out of 25 to 30 churches in Kentucky. One creator on this app, I'm going to tag her below. 2 Baptist churches, predominantly African American or Black, and 1 mosque are the only churches who, when she called and said, I have a starving newborn baby, can you help me with formula? Those are the only 3 out of about 30 churches that helped. This creator is literally playing in the background of her phone calls, screaming baby sounds. It sounds like a newborn is crying because it's very, very hungry. And these people from the church, tax-free, mind you, commanded by their religion to help, mind you, the whole reason they're there, mind you, have pretty much all said no. Except for 2 Baptist church and 1 mosque. So if you look like me, and every week you are giving your money to a church, they need to be audited by their congregation immediately. Ask them where the money is going, or stop giving it to them. Immediately we will be donating to the mosque.
The ones I've noticed that say yes are the Islamic Center and people with minority-based populations. It seemed like there was a mostly black church. They said yes. One lady was Hispanic, you could tell. She said yes. She was going to pay for it herself. But the rest of them, mostly white Christians, told her to check food banks or call other churches. Isn't this what churches are for? I was raised religious. This is what they're for. But think about it. The minority populations and the Islamic Center, they said yes.
The Islamic Center helped her. The predominantly black churches helped her. There was a very sweet Appalachian grandpa pastor that was gonna, I think, just pay for it out of his own pocket. That made me cry. But the rest, oof, they're telling her that they won't help her because she doesn't go to that church. I've been saying this for weeks now. This should be the Super Bowl for the Christian church. Isn't this what you've been training for 3,000 years?
So yeah, a lot of eyebrows were raised. People are side-eyeing the white churches because why don't they want to do the Lord's work and follow his command and lead with love? While some people are shocked, there are some people who are saying that they are not even surprised at all that the majority of white churches are not leading in the love department. But moving on, eventually a few more churches ruled in positively wanting to help her, and if I'm not mistaken, I think 1 or 2 of them were a white church or was white led. But the thing is, yes, there is still a but, because all in all, at the end of the day, if you were to total the amount of churches that did offer her help when she called, they were still not that much. It's still just a handful of churches that offer to help. I don't even think there were in total up to 8. I think there are just about 6 thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because I tried to watch all the videos, I downloaded them, but I could not even incorporate it into this video. If I were to do that, add all of the videos from all the calls, this video is going to be over an hour long because there's a lot of churches that she called. A lot of videos here. Seeing the situation unfold the way it did, which by the way, I'm not surprised one bit. And now, even though I know that the churches in my country are still going to feel woefully like this if they were to get tested, I still cannot help but low-key want to see the experiments done. And the reason why I would like for this to happen is so that my people's eye can wake up to the scammers that these mega church pastors are in this country, and how much they're actually using them to enrich themselves. This is not an America only problem. I think at this point it's a global problem. The way these mega churches operate, right? It's the same everywhere. They use the people. They don't give back to the communities. I think it's even worse in my country. At least over there in the US, people have, some of them, at least they try to, put things in pantries. They have some kind of shelter and they maybe cook once in a while and give to the poor. Down here, a pantry where I've never had of a church pantry in my entire how many years I've been living on the planet ever. I've never heard. See, these people even build schools, right? Some of these churches, they build schools that even their church members cannot attend. They put the prices so high. You go to the churches and you'll be seeing struggling people. Half of the people, if not even more than half of the people in Nigeria, are living below the poverty line, right? People are struggling in this country, but pastors are flying in private jets and even bragging about it. Like, how are you flying in a private jet as a pastor, a quote unquote man of God, and there are people in your church that can't even afford 3 square meal, and that you are okay, you are comfortable? So this is the with these few points of mine, that's how I just know that these people, if someone were to do this in Nigeria, they are going to feel woefully as well. Now, I do want to add the other churches that offer to help aside from the ones that I highlighted earlier. I also think that those churches should be highlighted as well.
Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Church, I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. They're located in Alcoa, Tennessee, and it says it's an actively engaged community of Christ disciples welcoming everyone. So let's see if they would help feed a starving baby.
Okay, how much does the formula usually cost?
Just like $20 is like the small one.
Okay. Do you know where we're located?
No, I don't. Okay, can I pause you really quick?
I'm sorry?
Okay, I actually do not need help. I'm actually calling local churches to see if they would actually help feed a starving baby. And so far today, you are the only one that has offered to help or try to help. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate what you do in your community, and I hope you have an amazing, blessed day.
Absolutely. God bless.
God bless you too. Bye. Okay, finally. Okay. Places like this, like, restore my hope in humanity. Like, just, they don't even do stuff like that. They made sure to let me know, like, this is not something they normally do. And she went and got somebody on the phone, and she was instantly ready to help, even though it's not normally what they would do. So, good. Man, I hate when they do this, because then I don't want to call anybody else, because it's going to get me, like, bummed down again. But, yeah. Good church. And somebody wanted me to call the Wan Buddhism Temple of North Carolina, and it's located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Like, I don't need money or anything. I just need, like, just the small can.
Well, we wouldn't have that, but, if I gave you something, you could purchase it. You could go to a grocery store, right?
Okay. Hold on just 1 second. I gotta turn my baby off. Okay, so this is actually a social experiment that I'm doing to test to see who would be willing to help a starving baby. And somebody requested that I call a Buddhist temple. And so yeah, you were willing to do what you needed to do to make sure a baby got fed, even though it's not what you all offer. So I just wanted to thank you for that, for having that kind of heart and compassion for somebody.
No, well, I'm glad that it's not real in your case.
Yeah.
Probably people where it is real.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this, I'm just trying to bring awareness to, like, this is something that a lot of people go through daily, and this is the kind of struggle that they go through when people tell them to go to churches, or go to their communities, especially with the SNAP benefits, being canceled. So I just wanted to bring some awareness to it and just see, and unfortunately I get told no a lot. So yeah, just thank you again for your willingness to help and just being the person you are. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, please take good care, and I hope that the reason for your calls, I wish it wasn't necessary.
Oh, absolutely. Same.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, she was willing to help, even though it's not what they did. That's what you're supposed to do. Right now, I'm about to call Storyside Church in Belleville, Ohio.
Are you able to stop by the church?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. If you stop by around 1 p.m., then we can have that ready for you.
Okay. Can I say something real quick? Sorry. Hey. Hello. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm actually not in need. I'm like testing churches to see which ones would actually help, and you are one of the few that would actually help a mom feed her baby. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you're doing, and it means a lot, and just to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for giving us a call.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. I kind of like feel bad lying. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should tell them, and other times I'm like, I don't know. It's so awkward. Like, yeah, I just lied to you. Thank you. Have a good day. But yeah, at the end of the day, though, it does make me feel good that I think I've had 3 churches so far today say that they would help. So definitely a lot better than the last time that I was calling around. Somebody requested that I call a anti clinic. So I actually found a Portico Story in Murfreesboro. I have no clue how to say that, in Tennessee. So we are going to call them. Apparently they are anti-abortion, and see if they would help with baby formula. Are you all like a pro-life establishment?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, the fact that you are pro-life and you actually help, I mean, that really does say a lot. So I do have to say that. Okay. Yeah, I was surprised, first of all, that you would even offer, because a lot of churches have not even offered to help. Yeah. So now I'm calling Heritage Hope Church of God in Somerset, Kentucky, and it says that they are the oldest continuing church of God in the state of Kentucky, and over the course of the past 109 years, we've been a part of the spiritual landscape in Somerset. So let's see if they're willing to help feed a hungry baby.
It's Kylie. What's your last name, ma'am?
Monroe, Monroe.
Now what exactly are you needing?
I just need the Good Start formula.
Okay. So how much do you need? I need to know about that.
I'm not sure. I think I usually have, I think it's maybe $17 at Walmart. I mean, if y'all could just get the formula, I could pick it up or have somebody come get it.
Well, I'm an officer right now by myself, and I'll see if I can get somebody to do this.
Okay.
We can do this. I'll just see. Tell me what it is it's called, in case I have to go get it, because I'm a great grandpa. I'm not used to picking up formula. Okay. What's it called?
Good Start.
Good Start. And
Sir. Sir.
It's for infants.
Yes, sir.
Infants formulas, any flavor, anything to it, or just?
No, sir. Hey, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Hey, okay, I'm actually just testing churches to see which ones would actually help the community, and you just touched my heart. And I just want you to know that you are an amazing person. That's the formula, but I don't need it. I just wanted to see if you were willing to help. Oh my goodness, I hope I didn't miss out any of the churches that wanted to help, because navigating around 38 videos wasn't easy, guys. This is the first time I'm making a video that there's just so many videos to go over and go through and, listen to stuff so I can accurately present this video to you guys. But I tried. But if I did miss out on anyone, I apologize. It's not intentional. Please bear with me. And I know some of you might be curious to know the churches that did not want to
all of them, right? The ones that did not want to help her. I think I saw someone make a list of these churches. Oh my goodness, I'm going to try and see if I can still find that video and add it here, because it's just going to be easy to go through the list that way. If I do find a video of the list, I'm going to add it at the end of this video. But if it's not at the end of the video, then I guess I'm sorry, yikes, I could not find it. So if you are curious, you probably would have to go on her channel on TikTok. I'll link her down below, so you can go see the churches on there. Like I said, if I were to incorporate all the videos in this series into this video I'm making right now, this video is going to be like very, very long. And what I wanted to do with this video was just to come give you guys a tea, basically. So
I'm calling your church to test to see if they are willing to help feed a starving baby.
This woman is going viral for calling up churches saying that my baby is starving, I've run out of formula, can you help me? All of the churches say no, except so far 2 black churches and 1 mosque. And I don't want to sell this, but this feels to me like our selling of indulgences moment, where like, in the late medieval period, the church was selling indulgences, the bishops were living very lavishly, they were building these really, grand cathedrals, and the poor were starving. And it was very much part of the Reformation and kind of the decline of the power of the church, because they were dressed in gold and people are starving. To the point where if you were just an average person, if you supported the church, it became like embarrassing. Like, you support that? Like, that's so embarrassing for you. Like, I'm embarrassed for you. So now we're in a situation where people are being affected by the government shutdown, and here's the chance for the churches. This is the deal that we made you, that you don't have to pay taxes, and in return, you're doing soup kitchens, you're doing, homeless stuff, you're doing addiction recovery, you're doing, you are providing service to the community. That's the deal that we made. And it's very clear, and love her videos going viral here, that it's very clear that you have not held up your end of the deal. So there is something here. I'm feeling a vibe here. It's like the combination of like the Wall Street Journal article that shows that the Mormon Church has billions of dollars. It's an investment wing. Not a single dollar of it goes to humanitarian aid. Not a single dollar of it goes to taxes. And then, people calling churches and they just saying, like, we can't help you. That's not what we do. And then you combine that with kind of a blue wave. We're starting to see some fractures with this power dynamic of church and state and Christian nationalism. And historically, why this is exciting for me, I got super excited when I kind of saw her going viral, is historically when trust breaks, the public demands either reform or kind of punishment. It's essentially her calling churches saying, you claim moral authority, prove it, and then kind of hanging up on her. This happened even in Spain in the 20th century, where the church was hoarding. They had collected all of the land, and they were hoarding the land and a significant amount of wealth. And they got enough public support that the state was able to basically force sell-offs of the church and basically say, no, this land belongs to the public now. We may be a long way from true reform. In France, for example, they actually removed the tax-exempt status from Jehovah's Witnesses and also like retroactively taxed them, which was really interesting. We may be a long way from that because when religion combines with politics, that marriage, it's just so powerful that it takes a long time in order to break that marriage up. But we're seeing some cracks, and I think it's positive.
Yeah, I'm going to be leaving it here. Let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, as always, I'll be catching you in the next one.
I'm not sure what churches, help with formula.
Okay. All right. Thank you.